The Disco Halal A&R sessions with the Moscow.
Welcome everybody. I don't know who's here already. Hello everybody. Welcome to I don't know which edition of the Disco Halal A&R sessions, aka demos in the chat. I've been away for last Wednesday. I was off, and then Friday also. This is like because Friday the guest just disappeared. I don't want to name names, but I will name them. One day I will name them. And yeah, it's Monday. I got Hannah Holland here with me, straight from the scenic coastal of the UK.
Mm-hmm.
How is the weather there? I heard there is like a cold snap.
It's very sunny today.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's bright.
But cold also?
It's warming up.
You're looking on the bright side. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. You have to these days.
Yeah. Do you? I don't know. I've never thought about it like that. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. What can I do, really? 7. I see 8, 9. Yeah, it's getting better. It was great here yesterday. It was like 20. I got
Really?
drunk. Yeah, I got drunk in the park.
Nice.
Yeah, I usually don't do that, but I did.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it was good. And so, how have you been? How have you been passing this time? Wrote a new album. Is this all new?
Mhm.
All the music from the new album. Is it from this period, or is it collection of stuff that you've done in the past couple of years?
It is 80% written in this period from March to about January. And then there was a couple of tracks which had been I'd been working on for maybe a couple of years, some of them. And yeah, they didn't really have a place, but they really fit with the album. So yeah, I was able to incorporate some older tracks in there, which was really nice. But yeah, it's definitely been a very creative period.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I have a studio that is about a 15-minute walk from my house. I'm not in it because it's got terrible internet, but yeah, it's a old shipping container that's converted, which is cool. And it's in an old shipyard. So there's lots of different yeah, it's really cool. There's lots of different units within there of different musicians and photographic studios and makers of whatever.
Do you get to collaborate with other people in your realm, or is it just the inspiration of everybody's working around you and you're like, you gotta work? Because I remember some, like, from my history, kind of like working in studios here in Berlin. I was like, there's like a drum and bass people there, and like metal is like they're all loud. It's like, oh, I'm so uninspired to do music with these people around me, But it's like, is it a good sharing kind of community, or who's there?
Recent
names.
I got some names. It's actually a really mad collection of people. There's like Congo Natty is probably the most famous person.
What about Ghost Culture? Is not there?
He was there. Yeah, he was there.
I remember the photos.
Yeah.
from there.
He was there, and then we had like Igloo Ghost, and Baby. But recently, in the last year, a really incredible cellist called Francesca Taberg, who is like a really experimental classical cello player, who I met there, and she's played on my record. So
Nice.
that's kind of, yeah. So between her and also I've worked with James as well. He's mixed some records for me in the past. So
He's the best. He also did the mix for my album.
oh, did he?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
amazing.
so good. Yeah, he is like yeah. I
What
don't
about
think it
yourself? What about
I'm
yourself?
I've been making a lot of music, but then I just like put everything aside. I was like, well, let's do another album because we released an album in July or August, I don't remember. And then, because of the period, it's all like, okay, whatever. And then, okay, let's do another album. Then like I put it I don't know. Every time you start to do something, you're like, I want to do this, and then why should I do this? Or
Mm-hmm.
how do I do this? It's different because I find myself in a good way. I like to do a lot of stuff because I can do like a club. I can be a very club because I'm from the club and I'm a club DJ and everything. But I really like rock rock music or indie music or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do soft, fun indie dance stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and here Steven is here. He wants to do the other album. I'm signed. I know we will do the album. It will happen. We already spoke about it. You were supposed to be with us on the show also, but you said you don't have time, so now you have time to text us. Okay, I understand. Uh,
And just spy.
we were in the US and I was super inspired. I wrote tons of music. I didn't care. I was like enjoying it, really enjoying this time. Then I got to Berlin and I don't think the only time I've been inspired here was the beginning of my career. I've been here for a long time, but in the beginning I was like, I got to get out of here. I was like, I came here, I moved here. Uh, I've been here for a year. I left, I came back, and I was like, and since then I'm here. But I was like, my passion was my drive, let's call it like this, is to get out of here. It's like to go everywhere and to travel. But now that I don't know, it's just been very dull. And as a city, I'm guessing you moved from London to Margate.
I did, but
Or
I lived in Berlin for about 2 years.
when was that?
2009 to 11 ish.
That was a good time. It was the beginning of the city. Call it like
It was
that.
fun.
Yeah, I moved in 2009. I moved here also, and I don't know. Now that I'm here, I just feel it's all full of memories.
Yeah.
It's not something that is creative. It's just images of my history. It's not like, okay, I want to do new stuff and I feel like inspired. But having said that, I'm still a working person and I do make stuff. I do a lot of remixes. I do create music. Sometimes I wake up, I don't know where I am. I just do music. I just sit
Mm-hmm.
I have a studio at home. It's always been here. This has always been my space. I've
Nice.
always, so it's like, all right, let's do some music and see what's going on.
Yeah, I feel like as especially having your own space, wherever that is, whether it's like in your bedroom or at home or away, like with it, in this period is just so fortunate. Like every time I go into my studio, I'm just so grateful to be there, and just be surrounded by instruments or records or whatever. It's just like I've always feel so grateful as soon as I step into my space.
You play?
I do. I play bass. I've always played bass since I was about 13 in bands as a teenager.
Nice.
And just kind of playing along to Sonic Youth and PJ Harvey and Elastica and stuff in the early days. And
okay, we're older. It's okay.
Yeah,
We had fun. People
we
don't
had
know.
fun.
Because people that growing up now, they have a terrible life. They don't know it. We do.
It's
You know,
true.
it's not
It's
fun.
true.
It's not to talk about pandemics and shit like that. It's just like so everything is so random and so you fed everybody's feeding you all the time bullshit. Ugh. I wouldn't want to be a teenager now, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Technology wise, maybe yeah. Like I like gaming now and this kind of stuff. Like fuck yeah, this is much better than we were when I was a kid.
Sonic Youth. I mean, not Sonic Youth. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
That was our.
yeah. I only remember being sick when I was a kid playing on the Mega Drive, and it's like I see Sonic jumping all the time. You know, it's kind of like having because it's always getting stuck in because all he did is just jump and
Yeah.
roll. It's like it's getting stuck like in your brain, or like kind of like fever, hazing fever.
I think my gaming career sort of like I was really obsessed with games, Game Boys and stuff when I was a kid, and then like Mario Brothers and everything. And then as soon as
Yeah,
it got to whatever console it was, where it was like Tomb Raider, when it was like
yeah,
3D or whatever it was, like that's when I just gave up because I just could. I'd always be like running into like the water and
yeah.
I never got my head around it. I could only do it when it like ran across the screen in that way.
I love. I mean, but other than that, I think like we had a great time musically. Not that now it's not a good time musically, but it's just I think it's weird when you're making now music, you know, and you're like, and you're trying to bring something of yourself and not just following like you said, like Sonic Youth, PJ Harvey, and this kind of like okay, like you know, I liked as cheesy as it may sound to listening to Pink Floyd and play on the bass, all the bass parts or Beatles and this kind of stuff. And you're like, okay, this is cool. I can do something. And that, oh, I need to bring something that other people will do at one point. Then you're like, okay, this is different.
Hmm.
How do you find the balance in this kind of like, you know, to bring yourself without being affected about the results? You know what I mean? Like making music without being affected about what's going to happen from it. You know?
Yeah, I just kind of make, I mean, unless you're making a remix and you're sort of like,
Yeah.
okay, this be finished at this date and it's going to go on this label or whatever. But generally, I kind of write a lot of stuff and just kind of grow it very organically. And then, yeah, I never really think of what necessarily is going to happen to it at the end until it's kind of in the later stages. And it's like, okay, this could be a really functional kind of heavy sort of techno track, or this could be more of a kind of like an album sort of shoegaze, whatever you called that one before.
It feels like it's very, very shoegazy from, you know, in this kind of like it's a very personal kind of album. You know, it's not something that I feel like it's something that you really share from your inside, you know, this kind of like capturing a segment of this life, you know. And it's like it's very like this. I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't like to do genres and stuff. I have a very basic genre. When I call things shoegazing, it's most probably all the music that I like and inspired by it from Cocteau Twins and all this, and I can hear the wall of sound. If I hear a wall of sound and inside music, I call it shoegazing. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be in the dance floor. It could be whatever. It's for me, it's shoegazing.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you.
And what did I want? Somebody asked here. Danny Fade from the chat is asking, what was the breakthrough moment which changed your path as a musical? As a not N. Come on. It's English, basic English.
I can't see
Sorry.
the chat. I'm blind to the chat.
Yeah, all right. No, it's okay. Change the field of view. So what's any kind of moments that you felt like, oh, this is going my way? You know what I mean? In a good way also, not in a not like in a very commercial, because you have done a lot of very, very, very cool remixes. You know, it's like I'm guessing you think you made more remixes than original music, like released more remixes than.
That's a good question.
I'm sure yes. I would say most people, yeah. I would say myself also, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Definitely. Remix wise, I think when I was living in Berlin, I had written like in terms of like putting music out. When I was living in Berlin, I wrote Paris Acid Ball, which is a track that I made in 2010, and that I really felt like that was I was really proud. I still am really proud of that record and just how it works within the sort of gay community and just kind of on the dance floor. It's just like there's something quite special about it, and so that sounds really egotistical, but something
it's okay.
magical happens on the dance floor when that record
it's
plays
okay.
often. And yeah, I think just after that, DJ Hell had got in touch to say he really liked it, and he asked me to remix one of his tracks, which was really amazing to be able to do that, and the Knife as well. That was quite a big moment when I remixed them.
The X, where are they now? Why did they?
I think they split up. Yeah, I think
they're brother and sister. No.
Yeah,
like
and
the brother is making the music. He did this crazy, amazing track. What's the name of it? Everybody used to DJ. I forgot. I DJ it sometimes. Something
Olaf.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Olaf. What's the name of it?
I can't remember.
Something 3. I remember. I remember a number. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but I remember some kind of number. Where is he? Oni Ayun. That was the.
Maybe he went back to Sweden because I met him when he used to live in Berlin.
I was right. OAR 3003.
Yeah. And the last time that I saw them, actually, they invited me to come and DJ. I think it was like their last tour they did, and they played at the Roundhouse in London, and on the English leg of the tour, the London leg of the tour. And what they wanted to do, so the whole concept was they had a whole crew of female technicians, and sort of 80% of the performers were female identified. And nobody played instruments. Everybody, it was just like a dance performance. So it's quite radical, and they sort of really divided their fan base. And they wanted to finish the show, and instead of it sort of like stopping and then the DJ started, they wanted to go stop their last song and then go and then over to DJ, like mix into it. And I was like, oh my God, that's never going to work. Like people are just not going to be into that.
The other side, it's like in the other,
I was like in the middle of the room by the sound desk, and they were on stage. And I just thought it wouldn't work because people just wouldn't care about like dancing afterwards. But it absolutely it really worked because people were so hyped up from seeing them dancing. Yeah. And like the music started, and then as soon as like the sound system, like DJ music came on, they just it did really work. It was quite bonkers. They got me dressed up in their like disco ball capes as well, which was quite fun.
I don't know. I don't know why I need to think about it, but all I think about why do they have to talk about politics all the time? Like that was the one thing that got me like, all right, I mean, I had enough with this guy. I mean, I know that he's a good producer and everything, but it's like because all these people. I'm sorry to say it, but with all due respect, all these people that say I won't come to Israel to perform, don't. It's all good. We don't. First of all, we don't need you. We have way better artists than most of you. And with all due respect, who are you? Who are you to say this kind of stuff? You're a kid with Ableton. Mm-hmm. Do your music. People come and dance. Enjoy your life. If you don't go to Israel, don't go to Moscow, and don't go to the US, and don't go to London, and don't go to Istanbul, and don't go to China, and don't go to anywhere else that fucking everybody's bad. Mm-hmm. There's no place in the world which is not bad in the history, in present time or whatever. So stop being like. But I want to say here, all you the BDS, stop harassing the UK artists. Stop harassing. Don't threat them if they go to Israel. Not that you can go now because there's Corona, but in general. And if you have a problem with the BDS, call me. I got you back. That's all I can say. And no, I'm joking. I just remember that period because
I think they sort of said a lot of interesting things in terms of like sort of feminism and well, that's what I remember from the show. I don't really remember much else they were saying. I mean, I know there's a big trend of DJs and performers and artists that refuse to go to Israel, and I agree. I think with you that I think, you know, if you're going to choose a country to
like
boycott,
separate what you do from your thoughts and this kind of thing, because it has no meaning. If for me it's like politics, it's just bullshit. It's people that need to have to feed their kids, and they go and they do shit, and people don't have anything to do with that. You know, people don't think like this in the street. We don't have anything to do about that, but
yeah,
we don't think like that, you know.
As you know, as people with a platform, you know, the ability to be able to talk about political situations or politics is important sometimes, you know.
Sure.
Especially in an industry which is, you know, can be pretty misogynistic or
But what are you doing
racist.
with that? That's what I'm asking. What's all right? If you would say, okay, in the feminist movement or whatever, take any other thing. But what are you doing with boycotting a place? That's what I always ask myself.
Yeah.
What do you? What do you want to achieve from that? Oh, Olaf is not coming. Okay, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna change the whole history of the country. I'm really asking, because it's not changing anything. That's what I'm asking. What do you want to change? You want to say? I remember there was this kind of resident advisor thing in the, I don't remember where it was, like some part of the Palestinian territory, and they didn't bring any Israeli artists. You know, they did kind of like Palestinian thing, and they did great. And I sent them an email. It's like, why won't you try to create some kind of dialogue between us?
Mm-hmm.
You think that it's us, Moscow Man, and Red X's, or whatever, all the names, all the Tel Avivian names that like, oh, we hate them, we don't want to be no. You think we have any issues with people? My label name is Disco Halal, not because I'm trying to ride on some kind of wave. I really believe in this kind of unity. It's like, why won't you try to create something like that? But then it doesn't sell.
Yeah, exactly. It's too controversial, isn't it? It's like, well,
It doesn't sell because there's no controversy. If you do something for something and not against something, it doesn't sell. That's the other thing about that. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I think that would be a really fantastic thing to do. That just sounds like a great idea, but
yeah,
that's a missed opportunity. But yeah, the kind of like the fashion trend of sort of doing things, yeah, the whole sort of boycotting Israel thing, I just don't get, especially when people don't really understand the politics either. Like,
exactly. No politics and no, it's like, if you want to deal with bad stuff, it's like, if you don't want to deal with the, you know, it's kind of like, just shut your eyes, you know, because every place has a bad thing, you know, that they're part of, because this is part of the human nature, and it will be for many more years, you know, and will change at one point. It will change, because this is what's happening with this kind of new revolution of technology. Will change this, you know, because it has no meaning, because borders, and now the pandemic brought it back, but we were already on the verge of borders as have no meanings, you know, and languages are getting like, you know, we're mostly English speaker, or we're trying to find like a language that will connect us more than in the past that divide us. Oh, they speak Swedish, we speak Finnish, you know, this kind of like, we hate them, they hate us. The tribal was off. Now the sadly tribal is back, because it's like, okay, UK is only for UK people. And I'm not saying it because of Brexit or whatever, but like, oh, if you're not in Israel, it's the same now. If you're not vaccinated or you're not Israeli, you can't come. I understand that. That's a choice of a country to do it, because it's sovereign and they can do it because they have the right to do it. But we were already on the way to break these walls, you know, because of this kind of technology change and the revolution of all this kind of like online life, and copying our physical life to a mixed reality kind of life, which is good, because here there's no debate. There's a lot of debate, but this is still real, you know, even if it's two-dimensional. It's still like kind of like, okay, we can do stuff together. I hope that it will come back, you know, in a bit. You know, that's all I'm thinking about, because we had the life was good, being everywhere, meeting everybody from everywhere. Nobody cared that I'm Israeli or if I'm Jewish or if you're English. Who give a fuck? You know, we have a That's why I don't like this music in politics, because we already have something that connects us. Why do you find something that divides us?
Yeah.
The fact that I came from somewhere, the fact that I'm part of a country that I have a blue passport, what can you do about it?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm asking, what can I do about it? It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You want to listen to some music?
Let's do it.
What do we got? Oh, Daming Dam, you're back. If this is half as good as the previous track that you sent us, we're in for a treat. Send me the other track. Is the one? No, but let's listen to this. Send me the other track also. I want to listen to it again now.
Cool.
Yeah, really cool. Oh, sorry, really cool. I like how authentic this is. I don't know. It feels very real. It doesn't feel like somebody overthought about what he's doing. It's just the track, which is really kind of old school atmosphere kind of vibe, and I really liked it. For me, it's missing something. I don't know what it is, but it's missing something.
Yeah, I was just trying to think. Like, I really loved like all the different kind of rhythms that were going on they were really in every sort of different part was really interesting and kind of quite jarring, but sort of works together, and sort of like they were quite sort of beautiful things next to quite sort of like jarring things, but it seemed to work. But I was just trying to think from a DJ point of view, like you sort of whack it on sort of as the sun was going down, kind of outside chill vibe. And I really liked when it came in with the bass line after there was the kind of breakdown was just sort of like this sort of just real soupy kind of screams and things were in there. It's like really quite mental actually. The sounds were really crazy.
I thought was like chopped down, kind of like cool vibe.
Yeah, I thought it could have, like, if I had to say like a tip or whatever, like if kind of sounded like it could have had like a little bit more dynamic in it. It was kind of quite like one level in terms of like everything was quite loud the whole time, I think.
Yeah. You gotta hear the other one he sent. Tell me what you think about it. I'm gonna crush this tune. I feel it. This is
You're gonna what?
Crush it. I don't know. Maybe release it or whatever. Play it all the time.
Okay.
No, it doesn't matter, but it's just like it's so different than what I heard lately.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely uses really interesting sounds to create beats.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like sample pack from wherever. It's just some, even if it is, it's not like the normal one.
Yeah.
That everybody's using.
Nice.
Makes me smile. I just like it.
Got that really kind of cheeky track.
Those kind of tracks when you drop them, they're like people are like what?
Yeah, and also like it sounds like a track that would be that moment in the night where things would kind of like you'd be warm up, and then you drop this, and everyone would be like locked in.
They're like okay, here we go.
Yeah.
It's like when you play if you're opening slot and you play like for 2 hours, this is like after 1.5 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got like 2 more tracks, big tunes, and you're out. It's like thank you. It's like the next dish is like fuck off. Okay, bye. Wait. I love this vocal.
My favorite sound is that.
Download it. Yes, let's kill it.
I definitely say this.
So good. Oh no. What a day today. Oh my god.
What?
Wait. I like this part. The gift that keeps on giving. That's how you make a track. Simple vibes. That's all you need.
It's pretty very like how kind of wonky how kind of down, da, down, down, da, down. That line was super
Yeah.
wonky, had great reverb on it. And then that last kind of like extra percussive sort of bit that came in to just give it that extra bit at the end.
Good job.
It definitely reminded me of your vibe for sure.
I'm not that wonky. I wish I was. I'm more emotional. I'm more like a happy, sad kind of like minor major together, kind of like, it's like, let me touch this black note. Boop. It's like, all right, now everybody's like, oh, I gotta think about this moment. I'm part of something. I'm more like that. Not that I'm trying to be, but it does have like this kind of, when I was more experimenting with just like playing simple and playing like 2, 3, 5 channel tracks, like the VO track, which is sadly and happily, gladly, it's my biggest track, because biggest, like, also I love it the most. I think because of this kind of like, no, I don't love it the most. I love all of them the same. I don't know why I said it. And it's kind of like simple, and it has like the moment, and that's it. This is what I'm trying to convey here to all the people, all the producers, is like, wow, the simplicity has so much effect. I just had a very cool bass line on it in my track. I just had a very cool bass line, and I sampled good drums. I don't want to say from where, but I sampled a lot of good drums, and that's it. That's all I did. And this same thing. So it's just very simple. It's just like a nice bass line, good walking kind of rhythm. It's like, let's get it.
Each sound is very distinctive as well, and each is kind of it's got a lot of character.
Good job.
Yeah,
we'll be in touch. The next is the return of the long lost child, Shumin. Where have you been, our Shumin? We've been waiting for you to come back and prevail and show yourself. What have you done today? This guy.
Okay, is this a regular producer?
Yeah, Shumin is from Lithuania. They have something in the water because they make amazing music. They have a language that sounds like no other language, sort of like between Russian and Portuguese together.
Yep.
Crazy. I'm gonna sign everything that Truman ever done before everybody. I'm gonna do a carte blanche kind of signature. It's like everything that you've done, everything that you're doing is mine. I don't know why, but it's mine.
Forever.
Yeah, no, not forever. Till you're over it. What's up, Skeleton Keys 100? Good.
What's it saying?
No idea. Also, I don't care.
I know. I love the sound of it.
Let's go. He says, let's go. Alice. Is he gonna do like a royalty deal with it? Shark Tank. I should do like a Shark Tank episode of, I don't know how it's called in the UK. Shark Tank also.
What's this?
It's like this kind of like American show that people come with ideas.
Okay.
People invest in them.
Oh, Dragon's Den.
Dragon's Den. Yeah, that's like the original name, like the Japanese one. Dragon's Den. The Japanese version. But that's like, it's Shark Tank. Yeah, Luigi. We better bring it today. Today we're starting strong. What's up, Ellen Dixon? Yes. Funny enough, it's a very Tel Aviv sound. This vibe.
It's a very what sound?
Tel Aviv sound.
Tel Aviv sound. Yeah.
No, make it louder. Oh, yes. For the beats, skeleton. Shulman, sorry, this is a little moment with me and Shulman here. Shulman, do you want to do a record already, or you want to play around with me all the time, just sending me good music? It's like it's not nice, you know. I have feelings also. I'm also a human being. You don't need to tease me all the time with this fucking incredible music and then like not answering my messages and this kind of shit. I didn't want to call you out. I didn't want to call you out. You're a good guy. I know that Vilnius has a different rhythm and people take their time there because it's chill and you're like close to Riga and you got cars and whatever. But and you you got like great clubs and whatever. But what's going on? I mean, what? What do you want me to do? You want me to come to Vilnius? I will come to Vilnius. It's easy, you know. It's just a short propeller flight that I've done many times. So what's the the most organized random drum patterns that I've heard in my life. It's like everything sounded. I couldn't like get a grip of what's gonna come next in in the drum. I don't know if it was a loop or not, but I couldn't understand what's gonna come and where's the snare. But it's always been there, like the snare.
It's kind of the rhythm is kind of led by the very sort of the bass line. I guess that was the sort of the constant, wasn't it? I felt like the drums, like it kind of when I was because you're kind of thinking, I guess, in your head, like, how are the drums working? And I could kind of see like an Ableton rack being like, I guess that's just a sort of tweak in the making them kind of sit together a bit.
I like the fact that they're not like quantized in any kind of way, which was like move it a little bit and give it more shuffle and more life, kind of like, you know, that in this kind of machines, you know, there used to be like more life in the machines because it was never 100%. and then it was like a little bit moving. But other than that, I want to hear what's next. If it was an album, I want to hear what's next. What's the next track?
Yeah, definitely
This
want to
is
hear
not
it.
shoegazing, for example.
No,
No,
sort of.
no
It
shoegazing.
sounds very kind of cinematic in a way, like a kind of dark scene in a movie.
I have no idea. I know the origins of the sound because I can bring examples of, for example, Red X's and Abrao that did this kind of like deep, dark, kind of
Mhm.
like trippy, would have kind of like, like, how do you call it? Like acidy vocals that makes no sense to most people, but they're like, it's like an instrument. The vocal is more an instrument than it serve any kind of purpose of telling you something. It's just like another. It's like could be a guitar at the same in the same time. But yeah,
I liked
I
it.
hope,
It had a sort of very 80s kind of Nine Inch Nails or something vibe
yeah,
about it as well.
yeah, totally. All this kind of like. Do you work on Ableton? What do you
Yeah.
work? How long, and like when, like what made you start really do to produce music? It sounds weird, but like not a lot of people. Like
Hmm.
you came from the DJ world, and then you came from the producing world, or what was
Yeah,
the?
I had a friend from Kosovo who lived up the road, and he used to play. He played records. He had decks, and he was one of the people that really got me into like DJing because we'd sit for hours listening to his records. He was really into like Richie Hawtin and kind of more techno stuff. And yeah, one of his friends was going back home, and he sold his decks to me. And at the same time, and that's when I started DJing. I was probably about 19, like 20-ish years ago. And he got the first Ableton. So that literally came out. I guess Ableton is probably 20 years
Who knows? But yeah,
old. And
yeah,
he got the first one, and I remember sitting with him and him showing me how to just like playing around with different loops together and the whole warping thing, and I just absolutely loved it, like how fun it was. So yeah, I kind of got it around that time, and I've just been using it ever since. I just think it's such an incredible instrument in a way. It's way more than a sequencer, than a DAW. Just a sort of Logic style
yeah,
sequencer. I just think it's so, and it's been,
boring.
huh?
It's boring. Like I remember when I started, also I was like, all this Nuendo and Pro Tools, and it's like, and then I found Ableton. I was like, yes, I can make music. I can enjoy making music because
Yeah,
it's very intuitive, and it's like I can listen to the music while I play and make layers and layers and layers.
yeah.
And it made it where it makes. Still don't understand why people, and they also like, the sound is better in Logic. No, it's not.
No,
It's
it's
exactly the
bullshit.
same. It's exactly the same. You have maybe the Mac plugins. You can put any plugin on anything.
Hmm.
It's a fucking computer. It sounds exactly the same on all of them because it's 0 and 1. There's no other stuff than 0 and 1. There's no frequencies. It's just a computer.
Yeah.
But it's just way more fun. Some people are like, I don't know, now they're using Fruity Loops or this kind of, which is a very good version. The latest versions are very good as
I've
a
never used it actually. I've
as a
never used Fruity
DAW.
Loops.
What was the first like I think it was Fruity Loops also, but it was like FL tracks or something, which was like when you had the sequencer and you had like you can write the note like E2, E3, and you can do like a lot of sequences and this kind of vibe. It was really nice.
Yeah. There's still like so much stuff that I discover about Ableton even now, like using it in all the different ways. Like it's forever. It's the gift that keeps on giving, I
Yeah,
think.
it's just when I open Ableton, every time it sounds different. It's
Hmm.
weird, but every time that I do something, I can never. I don't remember ever being able. Then this I respect a lot of people that can. People that can recreate their own sound. I can't. For example, I
Hmm.
even if I unless I open the same project, I copy exactly the same channels, and then I add other stuff, and it still doesn't sound the same. But like most of the time, everything sounds different. I said Red X's, and this is what it reminds me of. I don't know if you guys know it, which is one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah.
But that's the Middle Eastern vibes.
Mhm.
That's the samba, the Middle Eastern samba sound. The groove. I don't want to be. That's like Tel Aviv is a very kind of sex-driven city, so it's coming from this, you know. Okay, it reminds me the good old days of DJing.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Red X's for being a huge inspiration of all of us.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yes, for me also. I just order. I'm waiting for it in my non-sustainable delivery system, Amazon. I'm waiting for it to come. I have nothing. I have no elevator. Everybody knows we live on the 10th floor with no elevators. All the shops are
So
closed.
Berlin.
Yeah, all the shops are closed. No, they're just fixing it for
Okay.
3 months already. 2 months. They're making a new one. All the shops are closed. You need to do a test to go to a shop. I'm like, no.
What?
Yeah, not gonna happen. What next? Wear a mask. Wear a
what are you
mask. You'll be
waiting for?
alright. Huh?
What are you waiting for?
For a new sound card, because I
Oh,
have a
okay,
PC.
sorry.
I have a PC, and the UAD is not working on a PC, only on a Mac. And I'm trying this. I brought this new PC for the streams and for gaming, and for I don't want to say it. Yeah, and for no, because I said it's for the work. It's for work. It's for playing. But I think she realized that I'm already just playing with it. She's not listening. And so I got this SSL 2 Plus. It's a $200 card. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like SSL, and it has like a 4K. It's like the SSL 4000. It has like 2 channels of the SSL 4000 that you just press on a button, and it makes the sound of the SSL 4000.
Oh wow, does it sound good?
I don't know. I'm waiting for it. It should
Okay.
come now. But this is an interesting mic. It has like a touch, but I think because of my finger fats. So it just does slides and then makes it louder.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's all
fancy.
fancy. Yeah, I'm like all fancy here. I'm so bored. I just order shit all day. I have like tons of shit here, cards, whatever. It's okay, just to pass the time. I'll be all right. You want to hear some more music?
Sure.
Let's see it. Let's see what Danny Fade. Danny, I was joking about your English. Your English is very good. It's a common mistake to mistake N and A. Everybody does this. I was joking. I'm not an English teacher. I barely speak English. Oh. Good music today, by the way, guys. Thank you very much for sending everything. Good
Yeah, really
stuff.
cool.
I missed the show.
I like how the bass in the stereo is kind of going.
Yeah.
It's nice. Really nice.
At least the kick is mono.
Very nice.
Wait, let me turn it down a bit. I think I'm blowing their mic and their speakers. This is loud. I like this. What's a 16 channel cat? I just realized that's the name of the track. Do it. Zero sense. I like it. He could have said anything, it doesn't matter.
He's drunk.
It's the only way to do it.
I really like how the synth line kind of copies the vocal line or vice versa as well, like comes in and out.
My only worry is that the bass is way too loud. If I'm thinking in a club, we wouldn't hear all the rest of the music. With this bass so big, it's too high in the mix, like the sound of it. But other than that, I like very much. And Me Too is on the fence about the vocals after the break. I could have done without them also. Like, I understand why they're there, but at the same time, it would work without it also.
Yeah, maybe even kind of like, instead of having the vocals like that, having that, because there's a synth line that sort of opens, the cutoff comes out or something, like having that back where the vocals are. There's something a bit cheesy about the vocal line.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
the rhythm
out
of it. Yeah, the rhythm of it. It becomes like kind of like a strip club kind of vibe. I don't know how to explain it. It's like this kind of like
sleazy.
It feels a little bit dirty, sleazy, and this kind of like, but not like.
It's not
I would just remove it, or just cut the fuck, or like chop it, do I don't know, like bits out of it, make it sound like, make it, I don't know, vibrate it, I don't know, whatever. Whatever.
Vibrate it, man.
Yeah, just vibrate it. Other than that, we have. I kind of wanted
to have. There's a bit towards the end, just where we stopped listening to it, that I felt like, like here. I kind of wanted the like energy to go up there. Like it kind of drops. It's sort of like going down. I kind of wanted it to like another kind of hat pattern or something to come back in, just to like.
It's the end of it. That's why. You can make it longer. This kind of track also. I gotta pee. I'm gonna put a track. You listen to it. I'll join you in 1 second. I'm sorry.
Go for it. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go. It's not that far, also. It's okay. Jeff Bloom, let's see what you've done. I can still hear it. I'm putting it on stage. Ooh. Okay, now we're vibing.
nice change and cool.
Are we vibing? Is it vibing?
Vibing.
Is there going to be a new kind of like word? I think vibing is dead.
This is giving me sleazy shoegaze vibe.
That's a sleazy shoegaze?
Yeah, sleazy shoegaze.
Schlugaze?
Schlugaze. Schleasegaze.
The sleazegaze. What was that?
That's nice.
I can enjoy it with my ananas Stücke. It tastes just like real ananas, but it's dry.
What is it?
The being a genius and drying stuff out. I love things that you can the people utilize very well. Drying, curing, pickling. That's all the things that smart. I don't see that it's a mono track. It sounds super stereo here. Alien show music. What? Alien echo music. Sorry. This sounds like an alien echo music. Kombucha, yeah. What's your vibe on fermenting stuff?
I like kombucha, yeah. Kombucha. I like kimchi.
Natural wines?
Natural wines. I'm not a huge wine drinker. I drink it, but I'm not a huge wine drinker. So
I drink it, I just don't enjoy it.
Yeah, I do enjoy it. It's just the worst hangover for me.
You should go for the naturals.
Yeah, I get the same thing, you know. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
Soul fats.
Yeah, the fats, the soul fats.
The soul fats. Yeah. It's the soul fats.
The soul fats, yes. I was like, yes, I know that. The soul fats.
Yeah.
I like how some really nice kind of musical changes in this track as it goes along. There's some sort of chordy progressions. I don't know if that's the right term.
Yeah, it's a nice kind of build, but at the same time, from what I heard, a little bit all over the place. Meaning there was no coherent kind of like direction. Oh, enough already with this shit. Sorry, 1 second.
How's that touchy mic coming?
So touchy. Oh, Mike, you're so touchy. Enough already. A little more. Thank you. Maybe I can just cancel this shit. Oh, there's a lock. Huh. The smart people at Shure, they did it again. Lock it. It doesn't work. Lock. It doesn't work. How do I lock it? Boat? I don't know how to lock it.
Terrible advert for this microphone.
Don't buy the SMB7 because it keeps on... thank you. It keeps on getting louder. I liked a lot of the elements of the track, but I just feel like it was a little bit too many elements. Meaning, if we were starting here, okay. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like this part.
I like the drums.
Yeah, drums are great.
The kind of toms in it.
This could have gone to a Limal kind of vibe, never-ending stories, and not something very kind of like poppy.
Yeah,
It could have gone like a journey, opening and more layers, and really like this kind of melodies that will cut it, but not. I just think it's a miss. If we're
it's a no.
in a baseball term, it's like it's a miss.
I think it's interesting. I think it's definitely
Yeah.
an interesting track.
How to lock SMB7? Sorry. How to lock SMV7 mic? V? What is this shit? MV7. MV7? MV7. It's so loud now. MV7. Sorry, don't mind me. Just 1 second.
You fix your mic, darling.
How do I? Yeah, I just want to lock this. Quick setup. 5. Lock indicator. Whether to display. Blah 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 blah. The microphone setting.
Coming live and direct.
Grayed out. How do I lock it? Lock. Just lock it. Moving auto level. It has an auto level. Maybe it's this because it's an auto level. Kind of. Oh, it does have an auto level. If I speak like this, it makes it. Oh, I see. It's smart. Sorry to touch you, Mike. You're great. It just has an auto level. It just knows.
Is it a smart mic? Yeah, like Alexa. Someone just said. That's a bit scary.
Alexa. We always laugh in the house. The good thing, we don't care about all these apps that listen to us. Nobody speaks Hebrew. It's all English. They don't know. They don't speak Hebrew. It doesn't matter. They can listen. They don't understand. Fried Thoughts. You can drop link in the chat. It's literally the name of the show. Demos in the chat. I made it easy. It's not easy. Submit your demos in the chat.
Demos in the chat.
Demos in the chat. That's what we really got. Discord is nice. You just join there and people can listen to the music afterwards because there's a big community that's not always on, but they're on Discord and they listen to your music if you want to listen to, if you want them to listen to. But otherwise, if you want us to listen to it now, just paste it in the chat.
Paste it in the chat.
Paste it in the chat. What did I want to say? Overall, not a bad track. I just can I play something of myself to elaborate what I meant?
Do it.
There is a track that's the name of it is Deluded Heart.
Oh, this is my favorite one of yours. I have to say.
Thank you very much. But what
this
I
is
meant,
a very emotional track, I have to say.
Yeah, that's the Moscow Motions. As we used to call it, full emotions.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know English, we just said full emotions. It's not full of emotions, not fully or whatever, just full emotions. But what I meant is like, it's this kind of tension that you can build. No original mixes. Moscow have emotions, yeah, of course. Moscow is the emotional. Yeah. I got a deluded heart. But then you win it. You just need to win it. Just win. It's about this melody. If you bring a melody, you gotta win with it. And keep on the same vibe and win. Bass and future bass is great. We listen to all the music. Don't worry. Wait. How much did you sell the test pressing of it? How did you get a test pressing of it? Just refresh your page, Alien Echo, maybe, or just like press the you're using headphones. I'm like technical support today. Are you using your headphones? Have you tried rebooting your computer? What did I want to say? How did you
owning
get
the melody?
Yeah.
How did you?
Yeah, also
Okay.
owning the melody. Yeah, just bringing a melody that will just make it full, you know?
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, where's he gone? AMA. What does AMA mean?
Hello, I'm back. I refreshed the wrong page. Yeah, I wanted to go to the other page.
Ask me anything. Okay, never AMA.
Do you have a cat? Do you have a cat?
Yeah, I've got two. They're behind that door and they're meowing as we speak because they want their food.
What kind of food they eat?
Dried biscuits.
I'm going back to this. This is great. I don't know, and then it loses me here. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. What else? Okay, Luigi, we got to you. You were worried that your track is not gonna be up to par. Good photo. Good hair, also. I gotta say.
Very, very good hair.
I wanted the one with the artwork that would not sell it before, and it was out of Berlin the next day. Me too. Only have a few of the artwork ones. Can be very white and like, what language is this? Is this Arabic?
I mean, I was thinking that.
Sounds like Arabic. Ish.
Luigi?
I can understand a few words. I'm guessing it's Arabic. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a.
Yeah, no.
There's a few words in Arabic. It's Arabic. What did they say in the chat? Gnawa. Huh. Yeah. From the family. One. I want to share with everybody that I've just downloaded the Shore Plus Motive app, and now I'm fully automated, and I have a compressor, heavy compressor, and a limiter. Ooh, okay. And I locked it. It's red now. I'm sure. They're sure also. It's near. Yeah, it's near. Okay. Preset. Auto level. Tone. Dark. How do I sound now? Weird?
Beautiful.
Thank you. Luigi, is this a sample? Is this original? I keep asking these questions here. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
I think the beats here the beats in this part sort of, they're a little bit too kind of, I don't want to say the word basic, but like not in rhythm, but just the sounds of it, kind of like they could be more interesting, the sounds of the beats, I think.
In this part? Which part?
Yeah, more towards the end. Okay. Yeah, is that clap, I think?
Yeah, the 606 is...
Yeah, like it's kind of a little bit too generic for the vibe, but I think for me, like, there's a really interesting kind of soundscapes happening, and if you're using a modular, like there's so many like interesting things you can sort of bring out. I think the sample the vocal really takes it away from all of that. I personally would have taken the sample out and maybe because there was some very pretty ways she sings certain phrases, and I would have like taken those out instead of her singing a whole song.
It's get annoying at one point. It's like, shh, we want to hear the music. It's kind of like, can you quiet down a little bit? I want to hear the music. And musically, it's a very beautiful piece.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it, even though there was vocals on it. That's what I feel. It's like you were nice, like bits and pieces were nice, but the fact that it's also from YouTube and this kind of vibe, it's okay. I'm not against it. It's just, how would you credit this person? You know, but the music was beautiful. That's all I can think. It's like he was worried that it's not going to be up to what happened all the way till this point, but he did a very good job.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to hear the intricacies of the actual instrumentation more, and then I thought, like, if it was, because there was an element of it being kind of like quite down, like kind of down beat. I don't know what the word is, like sort of dragging you down a bit, but like towards the end you could sort of switch it up with just kind of making sort of more interesting beats happen and kind of sort of intertwining the sounds a bit more. I thought
the vocals gotta go, Luigi. The music is too good. We don't want to sound racist. It's not because it's no, I'm joking. It's just the music it could have taken such a different direction without you putting a North African aspect on it. Not in the bad thing. It could have been like a huge kind of bicep-y kind of building track, which is, I think, has way more it has way more potential to connect more people to it. I have to say, from an A&R point of view, I would say that if I would sign, I would be like, remove the vocals and it's an amazing track. Just do a little bit, of the drums. The dynamics are really cool. Everything is really cool. It's a really good part of who you are making music. I have a Pergola remix of you. What? I don't want. What are you talking about? Yeah, send us the remix. I don't know what you're talking about, but send us. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I didn't say it in a bad way. That's my thought. it's not in a bad way. Even it's just like, I just feel like this is, I don't know.
I think
It's a little cheesy to use this kind of vocals. I don't know how to say it. It's just, I find it. I did release a lot of kind of I wouldn't say Oriental. Oriental is not like Middle Eastern, North African. It's kind of music, but it was very authentic. It was like real artists that sang, and this kind of, this is what it is, as opposed to just Tribal Morocco is coming, as opposed to let them come. I love them, and as opposed to just using some kind of sample, that makes it a little cheap. That's all. Quiet in the building. The Moscow said some shit again. It's okay. I live with it.
I think using a huge chunk of a sample is probably not advisable anyway, is it? Especially if it's not your kind of language, maybe.
Or original today.
Yeah.
These days, it has to be original. With all the respect, it has to be original. It has to be featured. You have to write the name of whoever sang it. It's a different world today. You got to give credit to people that are doing stuff. It's not 2006, 2015 anymore. What do we got here? Demo for stream. The Balearic King of the show, Roman K909, aka Rome Shares. What have you done? Which planet are we going today? What the fuck? Where's my card? No. שאלה סבונית?
כן, שלהם, כאילו, זה התמורה שלהם.
Show me. Nice. ביזנס, כן? מה זה זה? וזה הלוגו שלהם? חשבתי שהם עושים לבד צבעים. הם חנות כאילו? If you're asking yourself, is it going anywhere? No. That's the vibe. That's what he does. I don't want him to do anything else. Just do this vibe. It's nice. It's like an interlude in the show. Whenever I speak a lot of bullshit, I just put a Roman K909 track and just chill. Then it cleans. It's like a palate cleanser. Mm-hmm. It's like mango sorbet.
Mango sorbet, yeah.
It's the mango sorbet of tunes. It's good mango
Nice.
sorbet. Nice. Not a lot of sugar.
I think that synth line.
Which one of them?
No, the one that's going.
Yeah.
That one. It's just that's too repeating for me. It's just kind of. I
Yes.
think that could be changed up a bit, or just kind of bringing a kind of harmonic element to sort of move it along. It's just it feels very loopy.
Yeah, it is. That's all I can say. It is. I don't know if that's how he likes it. This is what he wants. I'm okay with it. I'm with you. I would like to have some changes, but then I listened to. I had fun. That's all.
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
just had a good fun. If he wants to make more stuff, DJ Birdie, it's your turn now. After talking trash about other people, let's see what you've done. What is this? Unfamiliar featuring Good Boys, Harvey. I feel like it's gonna be like either EDM or trap. What do you feel like? EDM or trap? By the way, it is both.
Trance.
Stood outside, I need to calm down. My head on my heart.
Sometimes it happens like this. I give it space.
On the brakes, but don't even know
Maybe you'll find the best next.
how
Kind
to
of like,
stop, so I say,
what's up, Basic Instinct?
don't touch. I don't want the
EDM. Thanks. I'm sorry. Earworms. It's like the devil's music. If I was like this kind of like, Jesus, the devil's music.
Yeah.
Corrupting our youths. The devil itself created this music to kill our ears and the kids' taste. Lord, save us, Lord. Disclosure did good music. This is not Disclosure at all. They are making good music because that's why they're big. This is shit.
Say
Live
what
with
you
it.
feel.
It's trash. Live with it. It is what it is. It's not a popularity contest here. It's about taste. Ooh. This is sweet. It will do great on the radio. It doesn't mean that I want to support it. I hear the music on the radio.
What's going to happen?
What is this drop pin symbol? Is it not the drop pin symbol? What is this thing?
I quite like it. I think it's a good logo.
Yeah.
the drum.
Yeah. Special. I think it needs another mixing session. I think it's cool.
Yeah, there's definitely some bleepy noises that were way too loud for me, but it's kind of cool.
It is cool. It's different. I like this direction. I don't feel like a break is needed in this kind of like, you shouldn't look at it in a clubby way. I would streamline it more and then just find the main thing. But it's a good, if I'm thinking in a from a producer point of view, it's like a good build up. The next track will be very interesting. It's kind of like what's coming next. It's not this one. Put it aside, and with the same thoughts, create something more. And then you'll get to it. That's what I feel, at least.
Yeah, that's good. Good advice.
All good here. What's up, Alien Echo? What did you bring? Oh, nice artwork. Really good artwork. I love this.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's so sad. Is this the future bass? We're gonna get to it, Skeleton, in a bit. Don't worry. Chill, bro. Chill, relax. We're all like vibing here. What's the new vibing? I need a new vibing.
It's really vibing.
Can we say like atmosing? No, that's not gonna work. Vibing. airing. No. It sounds like I'm a fish. Just airing. No. I feel like this took a wrong turn somewhere, and I'm waiting to see if it's gonna come out of that little storm that it went through.
Yeah, there's a lot of ideas going on.
Yes. Like Farah here says, it is a modern dance soundtrack. I see.
It's got a kind of Sophie-esque vibe about it as well.
Yeah. Rest in paradise. It is a very beautiful piece of music. I'm toning. I don't want to. I think if I from my twisted point of view, it feels like a demo of a software.
Yeah, I was going to say it feels like an advert music.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I would say, like, look what you can do with the new sound toys kind of vibe. It's like, it's just lacking any soul in it, but it's a beautiful soundscape, sound design track.
There's a lot of work that's gone into it, you can hear.
Yeah, and it sounds really cool. And maybe it's because I don't know how to connect to it, so it might be my problem. Maybe other people can connect to it differently. I just feel like it's lacking a bit of soul. That's what I feel musically. How about climating? I'm climating. Can it work instead of vibing?
Climating?
Yeah, it's like climate. It's a vibe. It's atmosphering. The atmosphere. I'm climating. No, just
No,
chilling,
climating.
It's not gonna work. What can I do? I need a new word instead of vibing.
Surviving.
Surviving. Surviving. My father is survivor. What do we got next? How do you
Feedbacking.
Huh?
Sorry.
What
Someone
is
in the chat said feedbacking.
feedbacking? I'm just chilling, feedbacking. It's not bad, yeah. It's acclimating. I'm usually good with this kind of shit.
Ruminating. Thermostating. That's a good one.
Thermostat, yeah. It's like chilling. Chilling is good. Chilling is so good. Oh my god, vibing.
Vibesing.
Is the vibes. Is the vibes. What did you get, Skeleton? Let me load this while I ask you. How do you approach when you start like a project, or do you have any ground rules for yourself, or do you start with certain elements? Yeah.
Yeah, I usually start with drums and bass. I tend to use the TR8S. because I think it's super fun to
You got
play on.
all the patches and everything, all the drum machines.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, just sort of really playing around with sounds on that. And I really like how you can really jam on that. And then usually I'll play my bass along to it often to just feel a kind of like musical sort of bass line. And I use the bass station a lot as well. I like to use the bass station as a bass synth. That's usually how I start something, I would say.
That's good. Basting. How is basting? I'm just basting.
I'm just basting.
No, just brazing here.
Just brazing my beats.
Yeah, I'm just brazing, just basting, nothing, just like soothing myself.
Sieving. Simmering is quite a good one.
Yeah, but simmering is like, after a while, you're just like, but you're basting. It's not. It's like, like going over the same. It's like base some.
You got to move on to roasting after you've been basting.
I'm roasting. It's gonna come soon. I'm roasting here, sitting outside. Everybody's gonna sit outside roasting. They're gonna stink. Gonna be drunk. We're back. We're gonna drink. You could have been drunk the whole time. Everybody decided to become the image of health.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not drinking anymore. I'm not eating. I'm running. Everybody just sauteing. Sauteing is it's too French. This is like, I'm sitting here and sauteing, waiting for you.
Classy.
I got a glass of Chardonnay while I saute. What did I want to say? Skeleton, you didn't send me the right link, by the way. You're like, oh, where's my track? You're one of those people that's just like, where's my track? Play my track, and then you send the wrong link. AKA, you need to sell the private link. You do go to your page and then you do share. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's how you do it. Do not copy paste. 1 second, I'm going to load it.
Chillax. Bikini Island. Interesting.
What's going on there? What is skeleton keys? It's like the finger. Okay. Chillax. I'm just basting here, waiting for you, man. Am I gonna be roasting after this?
Definitely.
No.
Kill my cat.
Kill my cat. That's what he says? I mean, I want to hate it, but at the same time, I enjoy it.
It's got a bit of a French house vibe to it.
It sounds like Daft Punk went to the studio after a bad lunch. That's how it sounds like. It's kind of, nothing worked. It's like, kill my cat and whatever, but yeah. But it's not bad.
Too much wine.
Too much basting. very la roulette. That's good. Drunk punk. Okay. Yeah, I was waiting for this part. Don't forget the tambourine. Oh, I hate it.
That doesn't really work. This string loop,
What?
the string loop that's going da 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 da. That doesn't sound right.
Let's hear it again. But wait, Miguel. No, Miguel. What's his name? Manuel.
Thomas!
Manuel, bring the tambourine. It's cool that it's fucked up. It's like a metronome which is way off. It's a trip to hear it like this.
It's fun.
It's good. It's just very busy. But it's part of this kind of music also. This music is very busy. But at the same time, it's not cliche. It's very kind of fucked up. I don't know if it's on purpose or just that's what came out. It is a very thought out kind of track. And it is somebody worked on it. It's not like I put something on myself. I woke up like this. It is a lot of work in it. If it's on purpose, it's really cool. If it's not on purpose, it's also very cool. Yeah. I mean, the sound is very dated. You heard so many of this, but all of them are very satisfying. This was not satisfying. This was like
Bit jarring.
just like I'm not satisfied from it. It's not like and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm loving this and I'm enjoying it. It's like I want. If I was in the club, it's like mix it already, please. Just loop. I would loop at one point and I would mix it out.
I'm not sure about the vocal as well.
What is it talking about? Sample processed. It might as well be Kill My Cat.
But also because it's so busy, it might
Yeah,
even be
it's
worth
busy.
taking it out to give the other elements more space.
It is busy.
I kind of wanted it to be faster as well, I have to say. It was kind of a bit slow.
But it did remind me that I do like this kind of music. I just didn't like this one. Fuck it. It just was very busy. I like this music. Just listen to more of this. More of everything they've done here. Everything is amazing. Like literally. Everything. Every track. And you just press play. You can press play. And you just like go inside. It's just satisfying.
A time has come to make a decision.
Yes, exactly.
Are we in this thing alone?
No.
Or are we in it together?
Together. No, we're not in together.
Is that Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas and DJ Falcon. I think
from
DJ,
Daft Punk.
Yeah, it's his label.
Oh, okay.
Him and No, it was just him. Yeah, I mean, they both the reason that Daft Punk is so big, by the way, or were at this point, because both of them were very good. Usually in duos, just one is very good,
Mhm.
but both of them were amazing producers. So I don't know how it worked out that they worked together because I don't know how. I'm guessing if they were one of them were better, then they would have like thousands of album out, like all the people that 55 EPs, remixes, this. But the fact that both of them were very good, it was like we're making 3 masterpieces and we're out.
Yeah.
It's like 4 masterpieces and we're out. That's what I think.
So quality, not quantity.
I don't think they thought about it like this. I just think that they couldn't release anything. I'm sure they have thousands of Daft Punk tracks that was like bad tracks, but it would be like it's like unanimous. Every track that came out was unanimous. We both love this shit. I wish that they will speak one day and talk about some shit. It would be interesting, guys. Do some documentary or something that you speak, because you're people, you're not machines. We're not crazy. It's not a movie. We want to know some stuff. It's interesting to us.
I think so too.
What's next? Gavin Rushford, welcome to the show. I've never heard about you. Big, huge. Imagine I get Daft Punk on this show. Be like,
You can do it. You can do it.
they will have fun.
They will.
I'm an enjoyable person. They will have fun. I promise them that. Yeah,
It's true.
we'll have some jokes. We'll have some laughs. We'll talk about some nice stuff. Why not? I won't be racist unless they want me to be, or just like less politically correct. Yeah, we just saute. We'll baste in the saute. I will feedback their work. What the fuck was this last album? What did we do wrong that we needed to listen to the last album? That's why they retired, by the way. We fucked up. It's over.
Like this.
Interesting. Thanks for the beats, Skeleton. Everybody, now it's your time to subscribe to our channel. If you want. Share it. Whatever. Do whatever you want. What is a mushroom tea? Wait. We gotta stop that. Michael, what's a mushroom tea? Is this like a normal tea and this is the first time you try it? And I just don't know what's a mushroom tea? Or is it a psychedelic kind of like a
Mushroom. That's how you brew the mushroom.
yeah, but
magic mushrooms.
like magic mushrooms,
Yeah.
and you drink it?
Yeah.
I would try like a porcini tea or stuff like that. That sounds interesting.
If you're gonna make a tea out of mushrooms, you
Mushroom
want to
coffee,
make it magic.
real coffee, mushroom coffee. It's a good shit. It's like Joe Rogan style. What's his name? The guy that I like. He does it. The guy from LA. The guy that do dumbbells underwater. Yeah. But he has like very cool mushroom tea. Mushroom tea.
Mushroom mojito.
Oh, mushroom coffee. Sorry, mushroom coffee.
Is that magic mushroom coffee or just?
No. It's just the normal. There's no magic about it, but it has some magic. It's called like, what is it? Four Sigmatic or something like that. Four Sigmatic mushroom coffee. It's like it has like protein and some shit in it. It's like chaga. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah, okay. Chaga and reishi. Yeah, man, you're gonna chill. You're gonna be basting after that. Yeah, adaptogen house. That's the future. I think this melody comes too much, then it loses the effect of it. I would keep it. It's simple, but when it's all the time, it's...
It's a bit overkill with the down, down, down. Nice.
Yeah.
I really like it. I really like the kind of that when it goes. I
Cringy.
love that. Love
Cringy
that kind
house.
of sound. Yeah, that cringy,
Cringe
just
house.
cringe house. No, I wouldn't say
No.
house.
Dance.
Yeah, but just those synth sounds when they just kind of like the pitch is a bit off or something.
Yeah.
But the synth line that was going, the 3-note one that was going down, 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 like that just kind of was too repetitive, I thought. But I really loved the rest of it. I thought it was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
The break,
Oh,
the drop could have been a bit more effective as well.
yeah. I mean, if you already brought this, so you can do a little kind of like couple of snares or some kind of hits on the percussion to make it a little more poppy. But overall, it's nice. Just the synth, it's too much. Just keep it. Without it, it's great. What is this now? Upgrade now. Bring a stream third party into the studio. I don't want to upgrade now. I don't want to share my Zoom events in the studio. What? No, I don't want to. Soul Sick a reason. Michelle edit. I like when people send edits of stuff like I know the original. Wait, what? What?
I like that.
All right. What's up, Justice? People that really utilize Ableton. Justice. They did justice to Ableton. This is my favorite part. Everywhere I go, it's a different track.
Yeah, it had kind of very 80s
Yeah,
sort of like Malcolm McLaren, and someone mentioned Art of Noise, like
yeah.
coil type vibe to it, I thought.
It has that presets on the synths, or call it keyboards, that nobody uses, like orchestra hit.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like,
Bow,
wow,
bow, bow. Yeah.
wow. Yeah, nobody uses this. Don't be the one that uses it. If I'm honest, it is the art of noise, literally. It was very noisy and not. I didn't enjoy it at all. It's not bad. I like that part. A mix. Patrick, what do you want us to listen to an hour mix now and tell you about your mix? What do you want? Really? Tell us. Yeah, it's demos. Just demos.
Demos in the chat.
Demos in the chat, as it says. I don't know what I think about it. There's another track of his I want to hear. I don't know what I think about it. It was an edit, so I don't know what is all these names. There's so many names here.
I think there was like so many elements going on,
Yeah, I was way too busy.
but there was lots of good ideas.
What is this? Is this the same person? What's going on here? What are we listening to? This is good. Very good, even. What, in the reverse? Huh? Yeah? In the reverse? Some track from my fam. Who did this? This clearly is Crosby, Stills and Nash. Guinevere. What's her name? Guinevere? Yeah, but Guinevere? Guinevere? I love the original. Such a sober thing to say. Yes, I like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. What do you think about this rendition of Crosby, Stills and Nash?
Is it? So is it actually edited from that?
Yeah, it's 100% edited. I don't know. They sampled a lot of it.
I thought this production sounded very good. It definitely would work at a beach bar, maybe in Thailand. Sun setting, everyone's drinking a cocktail and relaxing on their sun lounges.
What's the name of that country? The other country?
Lao?
No, like where everybody's DJing.
Oh, Bali.
Bali, yeah. What's the name of the country?
Bali.
Bali, that's the name of the country?
Yeah.
No, it's Indonesia.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Indonesia, yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think so. Indonesia? Chat. Is it Indonesia? Anyway. But yeah, very beach restaurant kind of vibes.
Mm-hmm.
But will never get signed unless it's too far from the original to be like something that they will release it as a label, I think. And it's too sampled from the original to be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great shot. That's how you do this shot.
Like the colors.
It's not the right ones. Let me find the right one. It's not the right ones. It's not the right ones. It's not the right ones. It's more this. Yeah, that's more the vibe. Okay, I don't want to get any more strikes today. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Couple more tracks. Where's my sound card? I wanted to make some music today. I'll tell you the issue with the track. It's the bass line. Without it coming all the time, it would have been a very good track. Just that bass line is just all the time there. So you get tired of it. It's about editing it. Somebody said here to bring a producer for the track because it's a very good track. It just needs to be edited out. It's okay to mute parts, and it's still gonna have the same drive.
Also, I think, yeah, like you say, there's really good ideas in there and stuff, but sometimes it sounds like a little bit like you can hear the program it's being produced on, and I think the sort of ways to get around that is to make sure you're kind of like adding in effects to each part, like just on the return channel, like bringing it up every so often, just so it's not so sort of like the same all the time.
Yes. I feel the same. It just needs to be a little more. Does it work? I can hear the cats now. Just a little more dynamic and this kind of like take shit out, bring shit back, and this kind of like effect. Whoa! Now it's loud again. Shh. Sorry. Uh, wow. One more track. You ready? Yeah. So it's great. So it's an amazing microphone if it sounds normally to everybody else. Because here it's like,
Yeah, it sounds normal. It doesn't sound.
if it's flat, it's amazing. Because here it's like loud, down. So
Oh,
it's-
right.
so it really, because I can hear myself now very loud.
Okay.
But now if I speak from here, can you still hear me the same?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
And from here.
You sound louder now, but
Now if I'm gonna speak, now it's gonna bring it down. No, bro, I'm really nice. Good job, sure. Good job. One more track. Have you enjoyed the show? I have enjoyed the show. It's a cool
it's been
Monday.
really fun. It's a nice
Monday
thing to do.
basting, sauteing, Monday basting, chilling, simmering.
Oh, I like your bass in the background. I just saw that.
Thank you.
Very
That's
nice.
my Marcus Miller jazz bass.
Beautiful.
Made in Japan.
Very nice.
Yes.
Nice guitar.
And finally getting money worth with the mic. I'm just reading the chat. Meow. Just like reading the chat, like what? Like, what have I done? Automate, FLFO, anything. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Hannah, thanks for coming. I was
You're
supposed to be. My name is Hannah. Also, it's weird to say it. My name is Hannah. Also, no, my grandmother name is Hannah, and my name is Chen. And Chen is like the boy or unisex name that you can name. So if I was a girl, I would have been Hannah, but I'm not. So I'm Hen or Chen. But I'm not Chen. I'm Chen because my English teacher says Hen is a chicken. So call yourself Chen. So now everybody thinks when I go to China, I went once. When I was there once. What is this name, Chen? You're not Chinese. I know. Thanks for coming. Let's hear.
You're welcome.
There is the ASMR today is off. I didn't bring any fruits. I just had a little dry fruit. I can't do any ASMR with my dry fruit. I don't have an identity crisis because I'm the Moscow man. I'm Moscow. What's up, Meji? What did you bring? You know what? I want to play your new release. At the end, I want people to hear it if they didn't hear it yet. So we're gonna skip through this, see what's gonna happen here, and say that the bass is still not in the right note. Fried Thoughts? I didn't see your track. Where is your track, Fried Thoughts? I didn't see it. So paste it again quickly. All the sounds a little bit off. I would say Mehdi, that's your name, or Mehdi, or I'm guessing Mehdi. Keep working, keep making music. It's clearly the start of your workflow in your whatever DAW, but keep making music, because it's the direction is all right. This is not like something that people will release or something, but the direction of the work is okay. Just keep making. You need to make hundreds of tracks.
Yeah.
All of us are making hundreds of tracks to get to where we are. That's great. That's the fun part. People don't understand, but making music is the fun part of all this career. The rest is just politics, or in my case, bad politics.
Yeah.
What's up, Fried Tots? Everything is good when it's fried. I've never thought about frying my own tots.
Sounds like it could be in a computer game.
Yeah, between that and a YouTube commercial. Now,
There's definitely a market for that with money.
publishing. And now, apps. pages, overlays.
Cookies.
Click. Where are we going next, Fried Thoughts? Where are we going next? Where is it going? It's going deep. Akbar. Very deep. Yeah, like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe down here. When is your album out? September or something I've seen?
Yep, it's out in September.
What date is this? What year is this? Is this still 2019 or is
2021.
All right.
2021. Single, got another single coming out in June. Remixes, etc.
Was remixing? I didn't get an offer to remix. Steven, why didn't you offer me to remix?
Do you know what? I did the remix.
You remixed yourself? That's
I
amazing.
remixed myself because this
All the
track
tracks?
is some of them. We kind of it's organically kind of happening. We don't know. The releasing of other stuff around the singles is kind of happening organically.
That sounds very good. Sounds like good ideas. Let's hear it.
Oh my god! Okay.
Let's hear the shoegazing. My shoegazing. See, there is a guitar with a lot of reverb.
Sleaze gazing.
We are listening now. I'm gonna paste the link. You can go and support it. Buy the album. Is it gonna be on vinyl?
Yeah, it is.
Good. Tectonic. Is it weird to listen to your own?
Yeah.
No, don't be weird. You've done something good. Why do you? It's not weird. Who wrote your PR?
The PR company. What does this one say?
Between Ennio Morricone and Trentemolo. I can see it.
Yeah.
I see what you wrote more. There's a flight over the desert scenario, horse kill. Yeah, I can see that more. I can see the tumbleweed. The tumbleweed in our soul.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a guy called Raven Bush played violin on that.
If it was like a normal talk show, people, what made you decide to go with this was the first single as your next album? No, I'm joking.
But
It's very-
yeah, I didn't decide that actually. That was Stephen decided that.
Steven, stop deciding things. Your deciding days are over. It's our word now. No, I'm joking. I love it. I love
Thank
it,
you
and
very much.
I'm gonna go to my email now and listen to the whole album. I
Thank you.
think I have it there. I want to listen to it again. Delivered. It went to the neighbor. Why is it in the neighbor? Why does the neighbor has my sound card? I want my sound card. Thank you very much for. And I was like, I went to the email literally, and then I see that it's been delivered. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for everyone's comments.
Everybody,
as well.
go get Hannah's new album, or at least pre-order it, because then the beautiful thing that nobody understands, because everybody has this kind of rush of I gotta have it now. What is this? I gotta have it now. You pre-order and then it comes in the mail. You're like, fuck, I don't remember that even I bought it. And it's like, wow, this is amazing. I'm gonna listen to a new album that I didn't even know that I bought. So go do that because it's
Very
fun.
true.
It's fun.
Cool.
And support, and thanks for coming. I hope you would like to come back again. We'd love to have you, and thanks for being
I
in
love
this
that.
Basting Monday. Kev, you're here now. You want to play something? Yeah, you're 2.5 hours late. We all saw you dancing in the chat. Yeah, we all saw you, man. Catch us on Wednesday. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Hannah. Thanks for.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks,
See you
everyone.
soon, guys. See you on Wednesday. I think. Yeah, see you on Wednesday. Say yes. Why not? Say.